Wow. The longest, as they say, the year in COVID to me felt like 8 years. And so, first of all, wonderful to be here, to have a gathering for people here in person and those watching by stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do want to give a shout out to my brother in Colorado. Thank you, brother. I know you're there. And one other thing, I have a little piece I'd like to talk about the long way home. I'd like to save that when we get there. The title of the CD is The Long Way Home, and I have a song, The Long Way Home. So, or Long Way Home, and we'll get there. But right now what I'd like to do in this very intimate setting is to first introduce the cellist, April Reed Cox, and Michael Bird, bassist. And as folks come up to join, we'll do that. And I just want you to relax, enjoy, take this all in as I have been all day and the last 8 years. It's been a while to come back, but I'm very grateful. So thank you. This first song is called Here and Now, and the small snippet about that is being present is what's most important. So many faces looking through the window, so many places to hold on to or let go. I often wonder, will we see a bigger picture? When will we realize we already know? Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams. But what matters is now and here. Let go of the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace the fear. The time is now and here. And so we move ahead and wonder, where do we go? We're climbing up, we're trekking down. I often wonder, will we find a new horizon, a newer place, or have we already found? Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams. But what matters is now and here. Let go of the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace your fear. The time is now and here. We can reinvent a sheltered life or live courageous and be strong. Move on up ahead, encourage everyone along, rolling like a river, soar from up above. Choice is always ours to make, to hate or choose love. Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams. But what matters is now and here. Let go of the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace the fear. The time is now and here. Time is now and here. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you so, so much. All right, so who's joining us? Mr. Denny Bro. Mr. Dave Wakefield. Now, you probably know all these folks in different capacities. I know April plays with her husband. Twisted Maple, you should check them out. They're very good if you see that happening. Denny, of course, plays solo, but plays on many levels with bands and depending on what the genre is. Mike's main gig, I do believe, is with Dave Mallett and his band. So, and Dave is with Soul Sensation, which is a Pat Caldwell, thank you, and the Soul Sensations, and they do the 70s Motown, which we all grew up
Memphis
in, which I love. And heck of a sax player, but you should wait until you hear him on the harmonica. You think he's playing the sax. This guy can bend some notes. So he can wail. So anyway. So this next song is called Make Your Own Way. And it was originally written for a group of seniors that graduating. I've retired from education 40 years. And my kids asked for me to speak at their graduation, and I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to write you a song because I think I'll speak better of what you're all about. So this is called Make Your Own Way. You're either too old or you're too young. You thought the odds were up against you before you had begun. And you thought those obstacles were here to stay. You're trying hard to make your own way. Make your own way. Think about this afternoon. Make your own way. You can never start too soon. If you wait until tomorrow, it might slip away. You're on a roll, make your own way. You've been busy taking care of everyone. Deep down your spirit's crying, saying you're the lonely one. But if you listen to your heart, you hear it say, you're trying hard. Make your own way. Make your own way. Treat yourself with kindness so others all around you will do the same. If you wait until tomorrow, it might slip away. You're on a roll. Make your own way. Make your way. Seize the day. Well, my life's mine and now I see I'm moving toward my destiny. Mark my words, I'll make my own way. Make your own way. Just treat yourself with kindness so others all around you will do the same. If you wait until tomorrow, it might slip away. You're on a roll, make your own way. You're on a roll, so make your own way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to invite my friend Judd Caswell up, another fine soloist guitarist who also plays with a few other folks when those events come up. And we're going to do a song that I actually call my climate song. It's Taking Care of Mother Earth song and our part in that. And I wanted a little Irish flair to it, and so we brought in the whistles, and we actually had an Irish drum, which is the baran. And but Judd can only play one instrument at a time because he was playing like 4 in that song, and he just thought that one was going to be tough, not being an octopus. So we decided pick the one that you really would like to play tonight. So we're going to do the flute, and of course it's going to be a beautiful thing. So. Breathing in and breathing out, all across the land. Will we vow to help her out? Do the very best we can. And I see trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Ladybug upon the sill, climbing higher, higher still. She looks outside her window pane. How much of her world remains? And she sees trees swaying in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Running all around, will it help this world slow down? I think not. Will we find a gentler way? And when we finally find authentic peace of mind, I think, yes, perhaps we'll understand while we learn to listen in. Everywhere I look, I connect with you. No matter where, what, or why, I can see angels fly. Yes, I see trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. It's when we finally find authentic peace of mind. I think, yes, we understand. We have learned to listen in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So the little story with that is in my music room, I have a small square window and then a bank of, regular windows. And on one side, I can see trees swaying in the wind. And on the other side, that day, the only thing I could see out of that window was tops of trees in the sky. And then the ladybug appeared. And when I write, I feel something first. And then there's some little message that kind of starts to unfold. And it says, there's something here I want you to pay attention to. And as soon as I get that little phrase, and for me that day watching the trees and just seeing that, it was to listen in. And so that's how that kind of all came about. And so just wanted to share that little piece. Practicing peace. Okay. So for those of you who know me back in the day, I had a song called Side by Side, which was on the second CD that I did. And I had my CD release, and then I had a family member fall ill, and so 3 days after my release of my new CD, that's when things kind of stopped for me, and which is fine. That's a good thing. But Side by Side was my mantra. It's about how we walk with each other and how we should listen to each other. And this CD brought a new song, a new mantra, and it's called Practicing Peace, and definitely a message for me. I can say I want this, and I can say I want to walk peaceful, but it really is a practice. So I offer this to you. Don't want to live life fast, just take it slow. And I want to learn from the past, then let it go. Being present with an open heart, there's so much more to know. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Practicing peace wherever I may go. What would I do if I could do it over? Walk many miles and know that I'm walking with a friend. Many years I've learned that forgiveness can transcend. Practicing peace, I wish to make amends. Practicing peace until my journey's end. What would I say if I could say it over? Speaking my truth and heart as best as I can. Lessons learned now, memories carried over. Practicing peace, I wish to make amends. Practicing peace until my journey's end. It's everything we do, it's everything we say. Can we bow our heads in humbleness at the end of every day? Listen with your heart, with no apology. It's knowing we're just tiny drops in a lovely cup of tea. Don't wanna live life fast, just take it slow. And I wanna learn from the past, yeah, and let it go. Being present with an open heart, there's so much more to know. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Don't wanna live life fast, just take it slow.
Jenny, you're hung up on that.
You all right? Woo. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see, I know I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Come on. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Take it, Daddy. When the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see, I won't cry, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Here we go. So darling, darling, stand by me. Yeah. Oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. I'll call you on the spy cam. It's your turn. So darling, stand by me. We're listening. Oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Oh, can't you see you belong to me? stay. Staying in the building. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. 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 All right. Woo. Who says banjo doesn't go with lots of things? As
Wait, isn't it normally the other way? Police on the banjo?
Police and banjo have a long relationship. There.
Oh, that was bad.
That is great. That is great.
okay, so we have a little, just a moment. So this is a quilt of The Long Way Home. And I asked a friend of mine who was a teammate at the University of Maine. We played volleyball together, Linda S. And we talked on the phone 18 months ago, 8 years ago, when COVID happened. And I asked her, I know she had started doing this, and I said, I have a project if you'd like to take it on. And she said, let's talk. And we went back and forth with diagrams and thoughts and her creativity. And I said, all I care is there's mountains, there's a moon, and whether it's a hiking path or a river, however people take their journey, their long way home, that would be that for people. So anyway, this then arrived, and everything from the CD is all around this, as is my website now. And I just want to give her, if you guys would give a big shout out to Linda, who is in Washington State, I'd appreciate it. Linda, love you so much. Thank you, thank you. This is for you, gal. And at some point I will have something how I can hang this, so as I do other events, it will be there. But not tonight, but anyway, thank you, my friend. And with that, we'd like to do the title song of the CD called Long Way Home. Memories take me back to a long time ago, when we sang, when we laughed, sometimes shared our woes. Time to go home, but I can't let go. And I take the long way home. And time stands still, and I'm right there. I'm watching over you. I still care. Sun sets low, and I won't let go, and I take a long way home. I keep the music in my heart, where you will always be a part of me. Dreams to dream, tomorrow's yet to be. Looking deep within, claiming what you see. Though many years gone by, don't waste your time and don't ask why. Just take the long way home. And don't be afraid to take a look. Your journey is an open book. Take the long way home. Thank you so much. So a little backstory on that is my good friend Barney Martin, who's here tonight. Thank you so much, my friend. Barney and I started playing together in high school, in our junior and senior year, when we could get into clubs at 18 years old, but we were sliding in at 17. And back then, they weren't carding you, I guess, at that point. But I remember the story for me was I turned 18 in that January, so I played 17 summer, and then January, and then the next summer, and I always had water when I'm playing, and that day they came up and they said, you want to have water? And I went, no, I'm having a beer. And they went, you never have a beer. I go, well, I'm 18 now. So, of course, that is always the first thing, right? And I always said to kids, your first adult decision is not having a beer. So, but we were older. We were a different group, right? So anyway. So, just that one as an aside. Going back to the long way home, I hadn't seen them for 20-something years, and I was playing at the Coffee Grind or something like that in Gorham at the college. And he and two other friends that we all used to sing together showed up at that place. And I went home with such a feeling of love. And, oh, my God, where have you been for 20 years? And I wrote that song in about 15 minutes. And so every time, of course, I sing that, that's where I go. So our journeys are wonderful, and they spiral all over the place. So this will be another beautiful memory, of course, everything that we do with our music now that we can come back. Thank you, Alan and Susan. Oh, my goodness. And everybody here tonight working. I don't know everyone. I'm going to say Nick, and it's probably Nate. I'm going to say Derek. I know that. John, Alan, and Susan, thank you so much for everything that you do to have this beautiful space for us. Okay, so would someone like to play a tune? Would someone like to? I would like to invite one of my friends to play a song that, just so you can hear them, and it's a beautiful thing. Who would like to go first?
You should volunteer somebody.
Oh, Jen, I'll volunteer.
Oh, great.
And I will
See, this is why you aren't the one that speaks.
Yes, you may, of course. You'll want to put it on hold. I'm going to unplug. Oh, I don't think you can get it.
No, I probably can't.
No. Can you unplug? And then we'll move that for you.
Thanks a lot.
It's like when I'm driving, I
Well,
always have to put it back for somebody else getting in.
It's like
Always up front.
it's like wearing the guitar as a necklace. Oh my God, it would have been fun. How do you even change this though? Oh. Oh, there you go. This is really all I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna get set up and then we'll be done. So I actually recorded Carole's fantastic record. She recorded that at my studio. It's been so fantastic hearing these songs. I'm changing the tuning on your guitar. No, it's fine. It's amazing hearing these. I don't know if you saw me just beaming at Mike during that last song. We did so much of this remotely. We haven't been all together in one place. And Mike, we didn't even see in person the whole time. Mike has a great studio, and he lives at the North Pole. I don't know where. He's got a great studio, and obviously is a fantastic bass player. And so when we got the tracks from him, we downloaded them and flew them into the session. We pushed play, and I just remember going, "Oh wow!" Hearing some of those songs. Anyway, I'm going to play a song for you about my backyard. And I told these guys what key it's in. Oh, and it's in a different key than what I'm just about to play.
It's okay.
So, sorry about that. It's in F.
I was ready to change.
Really. No, this is a long keyboard. My songs are about my backyard. Phoebe on a fence post, fly away, fly away. Phoebe on a fence post, fly away home. Green snake in the sweet grass, slide away, slide away. Green snake in the sweet grass, slide away home. Because the sunset through the birches paints a picture on the wall. The dandelions are closing and the hermit thrush calls. So Phoebe on a fence post, fly away, fly away. Phoebe on a fence post, fly away home. And baby in the bathtub, splash away, splash away. Baby in the bathtub, splash the whole floor. And mama in the kitchen, sing away, sing away. Mama in the kitchen, won't you sing a little more? 'Cause there's moonlight on the window and the chicken's home to roost. This train is bound for bedtime, so shake that red caboose. And baby in the bathtub, splash away. And mama in the kitchen, won't you sing a little more? Why don't you play some cello? brown bat in the starlight, sweep away, swoop away. Brown bat in the starlight, dancing on a breeze. And there's peepers in the frog pond, and they peep away, squeak away. The peepers in the frog pond are singing through the trees. And there's a bard out in an oak tree like the ghost of Robert Frost. He's asking about the yellow woods, the two roads, and the cost. While the peepers in the frog pond peep away, squeak away, and a brown bat in the starlight is dancing on a breeze. Phoebe on a fence post, fly away, fly away. Phoebe on a fence post, fly away home. Thank you. Thank you, band.
I should have my coat. I have a mess. Oh my God. So there's, oh.
I'll do that. I'll be the techie.
Oh my God.
I don't have an instrument.
Forgot about sitting down. Sorry about that. I'm just in my zen right now. That's great.
This is just like old times.
Yes. Adjusting. Yes. Okay. Hello. Oh, so yes, Mr. Rogers. So I do have a Mr. Rogers coat. You know, I have been teaching a long time, and it started with, it started at college, but then I went to like kindergartners, and oh my gosh, we would hold hands and skip to the playground and to the fields and do all that good stuff. And I was working on the Navajo and Hopi reservations, singing "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood," teaching the kids that were 99% Navajo speaking. So I was learning a lot from them as well.
No, still.
Not yet. Yeah, after. Still. And yeah. And what were we just talking about here?
Navajo.
Oh my God. Wherever that was going. I don't know. Really, I don't know now. That's all right. I'll go back to my Zen place. So this song here is a tribute to my mom. I was 10 years off the circuit, and we were taking care of my mother, and I did not play for that entire time. And I one day took my guitar out after she passed, actually, and I said, at least get your guitar out of the case. At least you have one. Take it out. And so for days, I would just go to bed and get up and go to bed and get up. And then one day I picked it up and I would say, give yourself 10 minutes. And I sang for 10 minutes. Or I didn't sing, I actually just played for 10 minutes. And after about a month of just doing that, there was a melody in my head I could not let go of. And I said it just haunted me day and night. I would wake up in the middle of the night and it would be there. And I go, okay, I got to find out. That's the song that's telling me you got to spend some time. And so it took a long time. And it came out, and I tried all kinds of different tunings. I couldn't find that. I should have called April up and said, I'm going to hum this to you. Could you tell me what chord this is? Because I can't find this melody anywhere. And it wasn't until I did this tuning, not a standard tuning guitar, but is it G, did we decide? Am I in G? Is that G or D? G. Okay, all right. That the song appeared, and the melody appeared. And I wrote it again. It was one of those weary, once I connect, it was there and I couldn't let it go. So I'm dedicating that. I'm dedicating this song. My mother would loved to have been here. She was a fan of my music, a big supporter of my music, and I think it's also just for us to embrace embrace passing as much as we embrace coming into the world, and it has brought joy back to me after these last 3 years after her passing, which is now 6, which I cannot believe. So this is called Still. Tears roll down like rain, and we're never the same, and we never will. Are we better still? Far come too far to turn back now. Yet my heart knows too well what it will not tell. Still in my head, still in my heart, all the rush and thrill. Fear of losing ground when you're not around. Am I better still? Close, too damn close. Sometimes I see you fly. Years gone by, I know better still. I cry to fill my well when I cannot feel the breeze. And it drives me to my knees. And I always knew you'd find your way. Trusted you without a word. You took flight to meet the wind. Now your life begins, and oh, how time stands still. Still in my head, still in my heart. Now the hush and still. never losing ground. I feel you all around. Your sweet love letter still. Tears roll down. Thank you so much. Okay, we're moving on. Might have to adjust that for you.
You got enough cable there?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to trip over anything. How you doing, folks? It's awful quiet out there, I'm telling you. Could be. But this is fine, yeah. This tune here I wrote, you know, if you go to California, you've got Disneyland. And if you go to Florida, you got Disney World. And if you live in Auburn, Maine, where I grew up, you have the biggest damn Walmart you ever saw in your life. And this is a song about the Walmart that used to be there across the street. And for some reason, it wasn't big enough, so they went across the street and they just tore apart this most beautiful stretch of land with old farms that used to be there and whatnot. And they built a great big Walmart. And I happened to go in there when they first built it. And I asked them in the sports section, I said, do you carry compasses? And they said, well, we used to, but we know our way around pretty good now, so. But anyway, so my wife and daughter used to go to these farms that were out there, and they were all boarded up with big signs that said, keep out, which meant come in to them. And they would take the camera in, and they would take pictures of all the old architecture, because they don't build things like that anymore. And one day, they went to go, and the farm was gone. And what they did was they took it around back, and they used it for fill, so you could see a little bit of the roof sticking up out of the ground. But anyway, that's what this tune's about. It's a tune called We All Bought the Farm, and it's about moving into the future a little too fast and forgetting the past. Anyway. Feel free to jump anytime you want.
Oh, I'm watching.
Just a mile or two from here, where the birds all disappear, down by the river where it starts to bend. There once was a stand of pines, and off the water the moon would shine, and the earth was fertile, feeling like your best friend. Then one day they came around, had a plan to save the town. Said what you need is a shot in the arm. And then they went and built this great big box with shiny lights and parking lots. Yeah, they paved the field and we all bought the farm. Generations worked by hand, carved a living out of the land. Farmers and their families. The house and barn that once stood there, the old, weathered in disrepair, told the story of the way life used to be. Then one day they came around, had a plan to save the town, to trust in us, nothing we will harm. And then they went and built this great big box with shiny lights and parking lots. Yeah, they paved the field and we all bought the farm. When I look across the empty lot, I hear the laughter that time forgot, taking me back to the days of my youth. And it makes me sad when I see what greed has done to you and me and our children. Will they ever know the truth? Then one day they came around, had a plan to save the town. They were webbing their money like some magic charm. And then they went and built this great big box with shiny lights and parking lots. Yeah, they paved the field and we all bought the farm. Just a mile or two from here, where the birds all disappear, down by the river where it starts to bend. There once was a stand of pines, and off the water the moon would shine, and the earth was fertile, feeling like your best friend. Lord, I'm feeling like I've lost, feeling like I've lost my best friend. It's the old Walmart song for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Carol.
John, I'm going to pull this again because I have to put my necklace back on.
It's the king cake.
Okay, so let's give it up to these guys one more time, please. To these folks, I should say. I'll try not to. All right. All right, one path. All right. Many miles, many roads, many stories go untold. Midnight blues in violet lights. Our winter dreams take flight. We travel far, we travel near, and our road maps so unclear. Big city lights, small coastal towns, one path lost, one path found. Round and round and round we go. The rivers teach, go with the flow. And when we reach the ocean's vast escape, another path we take. We're looking in, we're looking out at each adventure and what they're all about. A quiet voice, a raging stream, unlocks each mystery and dream. And round and round and round we go. The rivers teach, go with the flow. When we reach the ocean's vast escape, more memories we make. Round and round and round we go. The rivers teach, go with the flow. And when we reach the ocean's vast escape, another path we take. We travel far, we travel near. Still our road map's so unclear. Big city lights, small coastal towns, one path lost. Ooh, one path lost. Ooh, one path found. Thank you.
View from our window. Okay, view from our window. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to need a little tune-up on this one.
I know everyone's taking care of wait staff. I know you're all taking care of each other. Thank you so much. Not bad. I know the air conditioner wants to kick on. If you guys are warm, can we just all we'll close our eyes? We're somewhere tropical, maybe Hawaii, you know, someplace. But thank you, because it is hard to hear with the AC on. So this little song is came from the short version is I Get Everything Out That Window. This is called View from My Window. And with everything we had to do through this last, now almost, it is 2 years probably of COVID, it was everything that we saw looking outside. And we saw the hearts for the healthcare providers, Black Lives Matters. I mean, we brought everything to a head. So that was, I mean, besides COVID, it was COVID plus, and it was something for us to take a look at. And so this song is kind of the silver lining, I hope, of what we can do with all that is hard and all the struggles that we continue to move forward with each other. View from my window, I can touch the sky. View from the window, you and I. View from the window, no longer need to bid farewell. View from the window, all hate dispelled. View from the garden where we till soul and dirt, where we can weed away all labels that harm and hurt. View from the garden, planted seed and watered well. View from the window, all hate dispelled. Joining in our hearts together as one. Collaboration as we learn to stand and grow together as one. Inspiration. View from the window, and we are one of many, dispelling hate and harm and growing love. Yes, growing love. Joining in our hearts together. Collaboration as we learn to stand together as one. Inspiration. La, 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 la. View from the window. View from the garden. dispelling hate and harm. In growing love, yes, growing love, growing love. Thank you so much. Yeah, baby. Always a little blues, always a little blues. Yeah. A little frontier. I need a cello player. Do we love the cello player? April? April? Wow. Wow. Knock it out of the park. Wow. Everybody on Spy Cam, how you doing out there? While we're getting instruments, get a drink and come back. Oh, F. F? We're going to do an F. Okay, all right. Love playing with classically trained musicians because they just pull out all the stops. Could you play it in this key? Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh, see, so the little tidbit on this song. I love this song. So after school, I retired in June of 2020, it was a really hard last 4 months because we had to go to Zoom and we had to do a lot of things many times a day until we got it right and help our kids while they were home. And it was, what a journey. Instead of 6.5-hour days, we were 16.5-hour days. And so by June 20th, when we got out of school, I went to Rangeley Lake, I always do, to take a paddle and just relax. I love the mountain. And we had the heat index of 101. And no air conditioning on the mountain, of course. And on the way up, my car, AC broke. So there was no escape. And there was no place to go because it was COVID and everything was shut down. So, okay, come on, there's all kinds of things. So anyway, I got sick. I got dehydrated. And I was calling 911, saying I might call you back. And if I don't, please come, because I can't call you back. So the day before that happened, I went out for my walk like I always do. And I looked up like I always do, and I saw a hawk and beautiful clouds. And that was the phrase that caught me. And it would never let me go until I wrote this song. And this talks about not new trends of what we're going to come forward in our new lives as we have made these incredible adjustments. But I call them new frontiers. And we will make, each of us will make our new frontier. So this is that song. Fly like a bird, gather like clouds, without any words, sing blissfully loud, to soar high above, regardless of fear, and live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. The bird's eye view, a second chance, big sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun. Beckoning, twilight's flight, the harvest, autumnal moon, two hearts filled with delight, welcoming solitude, rising still, you and me, we whisper our soulful dreams, triply and truthfully, in this brand new frontier. A bird's eye view, a second chance, beach sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun. To soar high above, regardless of fear, and live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. Live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. Last song? Last song? Okay. All right, so we're going to leave you with a last parting song. And thank you so much. Again, for safe travels. There may be other groups playing. Today's a Saturday, so nothing tomorrow, but please check Cadenza on the website. Like them, follow them so that you know what's happening here, and it's a wonderful place to support. You can also support online through their Patreon, where you can donate $3 a month, whatever, there's tiers, but it gets you free tickets to use later on, but everything goes to the musicians who have really worked hard to come back after a really hard fall. So thank you for being here. Safe travels when you leave. This one is what I call my challenge song. I'm becoming a mandolin player. And I went to a fiddle camp, and I took my 3 days at fiddle camp, and through that I've been writing lots of songs, but this is the one that I will play out because I feel pretty good about it. And but with this incredible group of musicians behind me, you are in for a treat. And it's called Beyond Our Own Backyards. Beyond Our Own Backyard. Yeah, it's the mandolin tune, and I'm going to unplug. Yes, the one.
What are the chords again?
Yeah, we'll go over those for a minute.
G? It's like a whole other word, right?
It's the key of G. Willikers. Yeah. Oh, stop it. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Beyond Our Own Backyards. I think Beyond Our Own Backyard, you will all have a story of your childhood, and I'll just keep it at that. All right. Are we ready? Is that good? Am I good? All right. Thank you. Oh, I need the mic. Sorry about that. I'm so used to electronics. Oh my God. Where green meets blue, I recognize how the wonders and the mysteries come alive. And footprints left upon the sand beckon those who travel ancient lands. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander nature's esplanade. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Childhood games, hide and seek, count to 10 and don't you peek. Kick the can down the road so far. Flying kites, climbing trees, favorite songs, torn up knees. It's Disney night, let's wish upon a star. There's the dinner bell, best run like hell, the sound we come to know so well. And don't you keep your mama waiting, remembering beyond our own backyard. And everything will be all right in the end, in the end. And if it's not all right, well, it's not yet the end. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander and we wonder, no holds barred. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Let's journey there beyond our own backyard. Ooh, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Carole Wise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Please, everybody. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're good. So, what were we for? If you wanted to do that. You got 3 songs. Can we bring gifts? Do whatever you want. Want to do it? Sure. Do you really want one more song? Yeah. Okay. You guys can do this because this is in E minor. This is E minor. You can do it. Okay. Okay. This is officially a jam because we never rehearsed this one.
What?
So, key of E minor and hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what key is this one in, guys?
E minor. I'm plugging in? Yes, you do. It's on the first CD.
I
You're
don't
going to
know.
hear it. Yeah, and here's the bass school. You're going to love this bass thing.
So it has some chords other than E
I'm
minor
going
too.
to play it, and then I'm going to let you take it from here. So, E minor, B, E flat minor. Is that okay? What is that?
E minor
What's that?
E minor.
B,
with a
E minor.
E7,
And that's going to be the B minor.
A.
Beautiful.
The G. And then I do have a C major. You'll hear it. I'm telling you, you're going to hear it. Come on. You guys will hear it, but I know you will. Okay.
That's the musical.
Here we go. I'm going to sing one off my previous CD. It's called We Bring Gifts. And it's a bluesy one, so that's why I like it. All right. All right. Okay. So I'll start. Here it goes. We bring gifts to this love, mutual affection. Respectful contemplation, we walk the same direction. One day at a time. One day at a time. We take time for this love to listen to each other. Thinking more as friends, but so much more as lovers. One day at a time. One day at a time. We give back all the love and the strain that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart for love to embrace. We give back to this love. We listen to each other. Thinking more than friends, but so much more as lovers. One day at a time. One day at a time. We give back all the love and the strength that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart for love to embrace. We give back to this love, la 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 la. We give back to this love, la 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 la. We give back to this love, la 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 la. Denny Brill, Mike Bird, Judd Caswell, April Reed Cox, David Wakefield. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And
CDs up here.
magnificent
Whoops, sorry.
Carole, The magnificent Carole.
So there are CDs here. You can go on my website, Carole Wise Music, all one word.com, and you can get it there. You can do a download or a physical. And I have some here tonight. They're $15. If you get two, $25. I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.